Please welcome to the stage, James Domestic!
Hi all. I've come from Sudbury today, down in Suffolk, so a bit of a drive. I'm going to try and fit 4 in today, because that's the kind of lunatic I am, really. This is one that I did at an event on Thursday for National Poetry Day, and it's called The Poet's Spell Broken. It's very short. We bathed in the golden light that shone emphatically from the poet's arsehole. Soaking in it we were, woozy on it. We were experiencing something. Maybe not the same something, not for everyone, but these days anything is better than nothing, right? And yeah, we were all feeling something, and it felt pretty good. Until a voice at the back said, "It's just a bloke saying things," and the poet's spell was almost broken. Okay, this is, I always think that poetry really is about sort of painting pictures with words. And a few people have told me that this paints pictures for them that they really wish I hadn't. But actually it's a poem about basically going somewhere and regretting having gone there. And this one's called The Pensioner Orgy. A sea of chamois leathers in the naughty naked nude, slipping all about on a tide of spilled lube. This one's for all those who came before me. I'm a fish out of water at the pensioner orgy. I'm only 34, but I still got the invite. They're short on fresh blood every Friday night. The nature of the exercise means medical concern, with heart rates elevated and a rash of carpet burn. I've had a hard life, and I've not aged well. I'm like a rabbit in the headlights, and it can't be hard to tell because I'm in my birthday suit and I don't look swell. I'm in a sexed up Werther's original hell. I'm in a sexed up Werther's original hell. That one's so good, I'll put it on a sticker. Maureen sachets over and whispers in my ear something that I'm not entirely sure I want to hear. Her hand starts to roam and then she starts to moan. You don't need a doctor to tell she's having a stroke. I extricate myself and repair to a sofa that in hindsight someone should have put a plastic sheet over. If deep heat and fixing made you feel horny, then next week take my ticket to the pensioners' orgy. Okay, so this one really, anyone here like superheroes, Marvel and DC and all that? Yeah, I don't, I'm an adult, but there you go. I do, I'm just doing that for effect. Basically, this one is about a really crap superhero, and it's also very much about me in my early to mid-20s when I used to drink to the point of idiocy, really. And it's called Arsehole Man. I'm no fun when I'm sober, but I'm an arsehole when I'm drunk. And I awake, mashed body, mashed brain, mashed soul, knowing that I did all those shitty things just like I always do. Arsehole Man arrives as a tornado after 6 pints, cape askew, a stain on the crotch of his tights, piss on his boots, and flecks of white powder on his mask. Quake at his bullying wisdom, wince at his cruel remarks, his ill-considered jokes, never at his own expense. Arsehole Man, on the shots, no one can leave now. Holding court, being fucking super, knowing everything and putting the world to rights in ways he doesn't even understand. It's just drool, it's words that stagger as much as the frame. He set fire to his cape, played pool and ripped the bays, displays his special powers in abracadabra on the way home. Flying he is into the road, just misses a fight with a taxi. Arsehole Man, won't you save us from you? Think of the children, he's no marvel. Arsehole Man, is it a bird? Is it a plane? What is this colourful sight? It's Arsehole Man to ruin your night. said, they're all fairly short, these ones. I don't know if anyone here watches BBC Breakfast, do you? Yeah, hardly anyone. I don't watch it myself. But weirdly, less than 2 weeks ago, I was on it. As part of a feature, I'm reading some poetry on there, which was kind of weird. It wasn't this one, by the way. I'm not doing the one I did on there. And this one I don't think the BBC would have liked, frankly. It's about a man who really likes photocopiers. Right. Phil fancied photocopiers. Each and every click and whir from their solid plastic bodies was a sex kitten's purr. Phil fiddled with photocopiers. He stuck his hands right in their drawers. He'd fiddle with their buttons and caress A3 and 4. Phil fondled photocopiers. It was his overriding kink. He'd slobber on their output trays and fill them with man ink. That is the usual reaction, to be fair. Phil fucked photocopiers, called them his inky whores, discovered him for granted with a Xerox. Phil don't work here anymore. Cheers all, I've been James Domestic. You can find me at jamesdomestic.com. I have actually got a few of my last 3 books in my bag. If that's the kind of nonsense you like, come and see me in a bit and I will happily sell you one. Cheers, thank you.
Let's hear it again for James Domestic, everybody. Is it wrong to say that I really relate to Arsehole Man? I think